Hello guys, and welcome to my first ever game review here on the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at the game Legend of Keepers from Goblin Studios. This is a game that I've kind of had my eye on for a little while. It's a game I've been aware of for a couple months. I had this game originally on my Steam wishlist, and before I was able to go and buy it, I got an email from Goblin Studios and they were like, hey, would you like to go and review our game? We see that you play a lot of indie games like I was doing at the time, and they sent me out a code to have a look at the game. Now I've got to be completely honest with you, I did record one of these, but my screen capture software kind of messed up. Basically, I set up the wrong scene in OBS, but we're going to go and do this again. I'm going to try and give as much of an authentic reaction to everything as I can, because I only recorded that video like 10 minutes ago, and then when I went to go and render it, I noticed that it just captured the start screen for the entire time, which a little bit embarrassing. But anyways, here we go. I've deleted that save file, so we're just going to go and start all over again. We're going to go and do the tutorial because really this is something that should be shown. I'm going to be a little bit more quick with this bit now, just because I kind of understand it a little bit better, and then when we actually get into playing the game, I'll kind of talk a little bit about my thoughts on what I think of it, what I think of like the art style, what I think of the play style, and everything. Now, having played it already for 15 minutes, I can say that I quite enjoyed the game. I thought it was pretty cool. Just obviously I messed up with my recording software, so that's kind of my fault. But we're going to go and do this here. My plan is I'm going to play 15 minutes. I have a timer set up for that so that I don't go and play too much, because now I know I quite like the game. So just if you want to skip this, I think it's a great game. I think you should check it out. And if you want to, go ahead and let the guys over at Goblin Studios know that if you do end up buying it, that I'm the guy that got you to buy it, because I think it's super cool. I think it's a great time, and hopefully we're going to have a good time here. So first of all of these units that we're going to be fighting against, they've all got different abilities, they've got all different positives and negatives that are associated with them. Some of them got a lot of HP and a lot of morale and whatever. They're all like got these little speed things. You can see there at the bottom, the little blue chevron is how fast they are, and then they got like strength, HP, morale, whatever, and then they've got their effects versus fire, ice, armor, nature, and air. As far as I can tell, nature's basically poison, but it's fine, it doesn't really matter. So here my catapult is going to apply some morale damage, which is the little purple bar you can see there. If that runs out, the hero's going to run away, and basically we're just fine. They've left, and we get some currency for that based on the guys that we're able to knock out. Leave a room empty. This is going to give us an opportunity to go and deal some more morale or some more damage, just basically for free. It's pretty great. And then this is kind of like the meat and gravy of the game here is this part. So we've got these guys that are all... Actually, these two are pretty quick. They should be faster than a lot of these guys. Yeah, apparently not. They're actually slower. So the way that the turn system is set up is basically like your fastest guy is going to go first, and then it's going to be their fastest guy, and then you really either attack the front guy, the back guy, or the middle guy, depending, or all three of them actually, depending on what one of your attacks you decide to use, which you can see here in a second. I'll show you all that. Ooh, okay, so what did they got? They're going to lose a little bit of morale every turn now for the next couple turns, which is quite nice. Show No Mercy is going to apply Enrage, so I'm going to be doing extra damage now for my next 3 monsters, which is going to be quite nice. And now we get to go and engage in our first combat here. So we're going to have to wait for these guys to go and do their thing. As you can see over here on the left hand side, they get to attack first, then it's me, then it's them, then it's me, and them. So hopefully we're just going to be able to knock these guys out right away. Oh! I can't attack the back guy. Oh, that's a little bit irritating. Oh well. We'll just knock this guy way down on the morale front. We're going to try and knock out some guys with morale, because that's not something I was actually able to do in my first playthrough, just because I didn't really notice that morale was actually going to be something useful. But we're going to have a go at this now and see if we can knock some morales out of these guys. This guy's got to be super low on morale now. What's he even on, man? He's only on 18 morale left. That's going to be super nice if we can get him knocked right now with a scare. Yes, and he's going to flee. Okay, so that just completely knocks that enemy out. We haven't even done any damage to him yet, and he's just gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Now our scare guy has been knocked out. That's a little bit inconvenient, but it's not really the end of the world for us, because our guys basically, they kind of get revived in a way. And this is probably going to be this guy dead as well. Okay, so now all we have to do with our big boss guy here, who is Mog, the slaveholder, who is basically our playable character as far as I've been able to gather. And he's got just a nuts amount of HP, and really once you get to him, it's not super difficult to fight these guys off. You just have to be a little bit careful that, let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm going to get one guy knocked and do some extra thing, or... Let's get enslavement and we'll get some bleed on the first guy. and then we'll just go and knock him harder next time. At the end of each combat, your guy's going to recover some HP per week, which is basically the way that like the in-game kind of like time is handled. You have weeks where you do stuff and weeks where you like weeks where you'll have adventurers come and attack you, and then you'll have weeks where you don't have adventurers come and attack you, and you can do other stuff like upgrade your guys or upgrade your weapons or whatever. You have to be a little bit careful with that, because when you click into these things like these events and whatever, if you click out of them, that's just the week gone. So that's something that I noticed on my first playthrough, is there are some slight, not even issues, it's just like that's just the way the game is set up. Let's see, how fast are these guys? They're fairly fast. Wow, okay, so they're probably not going to be the strongest. Let's get Goward in. Let's get Taulus in. Taulus, yeah, and let's get Weeks. Okay, cool. And then we've got a trap here. I quite like the circular saw. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to go circular saw here. Confirm. Because then here I'm going to go and try and use the thing that's going to do the extra morale down. And then up here we can go and do the extra morale down thing again. So this guy I super like, Demir. I think he's really, really cool. I'm hoping that some of these guys are probably going to be dead by the time that we even get here, but let's go and get these guys set up, and now we're going to go and put in the morale one, cool, and confirm, and then it's just our boss who hopefully will have recovered his HP, because that was only the tutorial that we played there a minute ago. Okay. So let's, whoa, what the hell? Oh, they just get to start doing stuff, that's not fair. Okay, so let's go get poison on the first dude, because I quite like poisoning people. I have some affinity towards poisoning stuff just because of how effective it has been in previous games. Please don't attack the last guy. Okay, cool. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Got a little poison on everybody, or a lot of damage and a lot of poison on the back guy. Let's get a lot of damage and a lot of poison on the back guy. Okay, cool. Cleave. So is that going to get to knocking these guys out? Let's get a cleaver on this guy. Nice little bit of bleed on him too. Let's get you here as well. Get some extra poison down on you. And now we're probably going to start losing some guys here, I would imagine. Oh, very close. Okay, that's one guy knocked. And now are you going to knock the second guy? Yes, okay, cool. So we now have lost two guys, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we can get our first enemy completely dead here, or we can just get really close to knocking out this dude. Are you going to heal? Oh, you can't heal. Cool. So we want to do this because this guy's going to die from poison anyway this turn, maybe? Yes! Perfect. Okay. And now we still get to keep fighting. Oh, never mind. Now we don't get to keep fighting because our guy's been knocked out. That's fine. Now everybody's going to go and get bleed from this saw, which is super nice. Oh, apparently the back guy didn't get bleed. That's a bit unfortunate. Now, I think Intimidation? Yeah, we're going to go Intimidation, because our next guy here has got a War Cry, which is going to give minus morale, which hopefully will get close to knocking some of these guys out. I think we're going to focus a little bit on the morale stuff here for a minute. Yo, these guys just get to attack forever. Is that all they do now? Let's get this and start moraling these guys a lot. I think morale is going to be super important here. We can also knock one guy completely out of the fight, which is quite nice. Basically just makes it way, way easier for us to do well here, and Scream of Terror gets some more morale damage onto 23. You've only got 60 morale left, so we should be able to do this without losing too many of our guys. Okay, another Fear of the Dead. And now we just get to do all of our attacks right away. Get an ice block? Yeah, you just chuck a big old ice block at her and hope for the best, and then another Scream. Is that going to be enough? Nearly. Next turn. Only got 50. Oh! Never mind. She's knocked. Let's go. Didn't even get to the final fight. And we were able to fear some heroes away. So, what are we interested in getting here? Monster behind the skeleton soldier take. Yo, okay, yes. Thank you. I want that. That seems super good. Minus 15% damage done to enemies behind my guy. Super good. Okay, we actually have more money than I had last time here. So see these little red bars? That's basically how like happy these guys are to fight. We're going to have to go and swap them out every now and again so they're happier to fight, but we still have another couple fights left in these guys before they get too upset. So, what is this? Employees? Yeah, that basically just explained whatever I just said. Once they get a little bit lower, I'll pop them over in here and that will be fine. So, let's see. The merchant, probably going to be able to buy stuff, buy monster or traps. Cool. Engineer, we're going to be able to upgrade our traps, and then we've got an event. I think I want to go with engineer, and I want to upgrade the saw blade thing because I quite like this. So now it does more damage. basically is all it does, but still, I like them. Oh, we can upgrade more than one thing. Ah, I didn't get this far before. Sure, let's upgrade that as well, and then that'll do. Let's take an event and see what our event is. Thigh supplier. A shifty looking supplier is offering you some human thighs to feed your employees at a discounted price. They don't look or smell particularly fresh, but you know that the management would grant you a sweet salary bonus for reducing overheads. We can't afford this, so we're going to have to reject that, unfortunately. What is the alchemist going to do? Transmute blood or tears into another resource. Inadequate resources. Okay, then I guess we have to take the event, and let's see what we get here. So, a strange gentleman in the guise of a toy manufacturer, okay, knocks on your door and offers you to sell a range of amusing items. He requests nothing in exchange other than the materials to make them. A strange and troubling force physically prevents you from declining. Minus 120 life if you choose to pay in life points. Okay. I don't want to lose this guy. And I can't afford this one. So let's go and give away a little bit of my life points. And what's that going to do? Monsters placed in... Oh, that's super nice, actually. Cool, so we're going to put our slower guys up front now so that they get that nice speed bonus. Okay, so what are these guys? Do these guys have a healer? They do have a healer. Only one, though. And they do have a level 2 magician now, which is quite exciting. We get to go and fight against a slightly higher level enemy. You're going to go in the front so that our guys don't take as much damage. Then, how do I want to do this? I guess you here and you there. Cool. Now we got our traps. We want to put our circular saw in here, confirm. And then here we got our ambush. So we're going to put all the boys here. Who's our slowest guy here? What are these guys' speed? 75. Okay, cool. Let's put you there, and then we'll put Frickus in, and we'll put Demir in. And then another trap, which is going to be, I think, the Rallying Horn, now that that's upgraded. Confirm. And then Big Boy, who's now a little bit less on the old HP, but all of our guys are way faster, so that'll be fine here. Ah! They swapped our order. That's a little bit annoying. But anyway, still, the weakest guy is gonna not be in quite such a bad position anymore, which is fine. Do damage to the fat guy, or do more damage to everybody? 5 nature damage on the next turn, I think. So that's gonna do 45, and do an extra, so that's gonna do 60 damage overall. This is just gonna do more damage, this is a better option for us right now. Ah, maybe not, because that guy's got a lot of nature resist, which is irritating. I really should have paid attention to that. Oh wow, we're in a bad spot, man. We're in a bad spot. Let's cleave and hope for the best. Okay, spear. Get this front guy as close to dead as is possible. Toxic volley. Let's see how much of a better idea. Yeah, maybe not a better idea. Definitely not a bad idea to do what we did there, though. Okay, well, that's the first guy's dead. That's a little unfortunate. I guess we nearly did enough damage to knock one of their guys off, but still, it's not super great. Probably this does... Oh, that did some nice damage. Those guys are apparently quite weak to physical attacks. Yeah, Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Intimidate? No, let's get a show no mercy. But these guys are close to dead, so we can get pretty close to knocking all of these guys now, I think. Okay, Cleaver or Scream. Let's go Cleaver. Yeah, you should die on the next turn, which is nice. Fireball, sure. Wah. And now, yeah, you get to go and do your whatever type of damage that is. Resistance. Oh, resistance reduced. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. And we get to knock our first enemy out here. Are you going to die here? You're going to be close to death if you're not dead. You are dead. Okay, cool. So that means this turn, you should just die probably, I would imagine. We're in a very, very strong spot now. It's going to do 72 damage and you're knocked. Okay, beautiful. And now I get to go and pick another new unit. So let's see. What do I think looks cool here? Skull Bull, Foreman looks pretty cool. And a Knoll. I think of the Knoll. I think it's one of these two. They look really cool. This guy's faster. So I think we're going to go with the Knoll, which is called Nehi. And Taulus is now starting to get a little bit tired. That's fine. Let's go into training, and let's go and train some guys here. Only 100 to train and they get up. It's going to level them up. Okay, which ones do I like the most so far? I think I like Frickus. Let's get him upgraded one. And that's going to do it for now. Okay, cool. We can only upgrade one guy right now. Let's put Taulus into... Here, can I just drag you over here? Cool. Yes, okay, that is how it works. Fantastic. Are these guys... Do they get beat up at all? No, they don't get beat up. Cool. I can't afford to train, so let's go plunder. Send some volunteers to go and do something. Risk of injury, 75% of one volunteer. For 10 weeks? It's a lot of money. Not so much money, but they get some extra morale. And 20% set a monster free. Let's send Taulus. Plunder. He got injured and we got money. Cool, so he's going to be out for a couple weeks. That's fine. What is the course? Okay, we can't do this anyway. Oh, that would have been nice. Puts 2 levels! Dude, that would have been great. I don't think we're going to have enough money to do this, so let's just go to the event and see what the event is. I don't have... Oh, do I want some blood or tears? Let's get some tears, just because it's only 1 morale. It's not that bad.
I almost forgot.
Okay, and now we're actually starting to run out of time. We've got 20 seconds left to go on this, so I'm just going to pause my timer here.
Specialists inform us that a group of adventurers are approaching. You will sometimes have the choice of several contracts.
Okay.
Thanks to the company's portal service sending you...
Cool. Veterans seem scary. We don't even get that much gold for it. I think we're just going to take this, aren't we? Yeah, we're just going to do this. It seems like it's a no-brainer right now. I'm a little bit afraid of taking on the full enemy, but then this is going to be our final round for now. So these guys are not super fast. Let's go get Paladin Boy up front, and Gaurg, and Gik. Cool, and then here we're going to go and do our Circular Saw, and there we're going to morale damage, and then here we're going to see, who do we got? I want to put this guy in, the new dude. And then Argug gets a bit too much combat for my liking. Put you in, you in, you in. Confirm, next trap. I'm going to put in here, Rallying Horn, sure. And then you have to fight the big boss man. So this is going to be our last fight. What does that do? Dodges the next attack. Okay, cool. 30 damage. Is it Poison Dagger out on you? It's a nice bit of damage. It's a very nice bit of damage, actually. Ugh, rats. That's gross. Fortunately, it didn't do too much damage to us at all. Oh, well, you're dead. F. Spear Strike. Yes. Well, a little bit less damage since it's got some armor. Scream of Terror. Let's go with the Scream of Terror. This is like this is going to be more of a morale fight for us, honestly. Oh, these are different guys. Ah, okay. I didn't realize yet. Is this the Pan Piper? Oh, it's Hans. Hello, Hans. Hans, if you're watching this, hello. Apparently you like summoning rats. That's a bit gross. I didn't think you were super fond of rats up in Finland. But let's keep knocking these guys as much as we can. They're not doing that much damage to us, honestly. Watch as they completely knock out our last 2 guys here now. And Rat, is that going to be enough to kill our front guy here? It is. Okay. Now this guy's going to start taking more damage, which is not ideal. Do you want a cleaver? Probably, honestly, because that might be enough to get this guy knocked out. Especially with the circular saw next turn and the poison. Okay, yeah, so he should be gone next turn anyway, which is nice. What is the little frown? I imagine that just means unwavering. Okay. And what is this? Just like vigilant. Ah, cool. Okay, so that's how that works. What is that? Damage when unchanged. Oh, cool. That's actually super handy. Let's get some Intimidate out there and start knocking their morale down even more. I don't know if these guys got morale attacks, honestly, but we'll work on it and see what happens. Yeah, you avoid the next attack, so that's fine. So we want to attack the back guy, honestly, and then if we have like a nice area attack, it's going to be useful. Yo, dude, why are we so slow, though? Frostbreath, Speed by 40. Ooh. Ooh, that's really nice. That might be really, really nice. Let's do that. So yeah, you're only 55 now. Cool. Fear the Dead is going to knock their morale even more, which is super nice. Yo, 60 damage. 60 damage, minus 30 morale as well. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Who does... Either you have this resistance? No. Okay, Fireball. Get that morale knocked. And nature damage. Oh, you got nature resist. That's a little bit unfortunate. So that wasn't too bad. I don't know if I like this rat guy yet. We'll see though. We'll see. You want a frost breath or you want an ice block? Let's frost breath. Get that speed knocked way, way, way down. Okay. Fireball. Fear the Dead is not that good. Let's get Fire Column. That does a really nice chunk of damage. Okay, and Protective Strike. That should be one of you dead. Beautiful. And now Ice Block should kill you. Or leave you on like 1 HP. Just kill her, please. Yo, dude, literally 1 HP. It's Karen. It's a Karen, man. Okay, well, either way, we beat our dungeon. So, let's take a look. What do we want here? Ooh, Poison Dart. Modified Fan. What's that going to do? Deals tiredness. Damage dealt reduced by... That seems super cool, man. Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, and now what's the... Oh, yeah, because I put you in the thing, so you're now good. Okay, so, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm super happy with how this went. Let's bring Taulus back in, and let's put Nyx back over here. Garrug is also probably going to have to be dropped out here, and let's get Frickus over onto this side. Cool. And you boys should both be great by the next turn. So, that's going to do it for this part of the review. So now let's go and talk a little bit about what I think about the game. So, first of all, game is beautiful. Artwork is gorgeous. I love this kind of like nice pixel artwork anyway. It's just, it gets me. I think it looks really, really nice. Then, the gameplay itself is quite fun. It feels kind of like, I think it's Darkest Dungeon. It reminds me kind of Darkest Dungeon. Honestly, I like this a lot more than Darkest Dungeon, though. I didn't enjoy that game that much for whatever reason. It just never really sat right with me. But it's super cool. I like the way that everything has like just the different resistances and the way that that works. That feels like that interacts quite well and quite naturally. So I definitely think this game is worthwhile. I'm going to go and probably play a bunch more of it once the weather cools down a little bit, because it is ridiculously hot and humid in Ireland right now, and it's killing me. But that's going to do it from me. I think the game is great. I think you should definitely go check it out. And if you do go and check it out, make sure you go and let the guys over at Goblin Studios know that I sent you there, so that maybe we can go and work on some more games from them in the future. So if you enjoyed that video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one very, very soon. Bye, guys.